Here, if you will first introduce your able assistant who's with you, and if you'll do that first, and then we'll begin with a question.
Yeah, I'm Bill Garrett, and this is Connie Brookshire, my assistant.
We're glad you're here. The initial question for you is, can you operate within the mayor's proposed budget?
Yes, we can.
And before we begin, I noticed that there's sort of inadvertently some of the responses to our questionnaire about employees and classifications was left off. Is it possible to get that information to us in the next few days?
Absolutely, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
I apologize for that.
Thank you. You have the floor if you want to make any remarks about your department and the good work you're doing.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, I just want to point out that our budget is, our other budget, it does not include employees' salaries and fringes. By state law, all that is taken out of the fees that we collect. And I also want to comment on something that we have that's very helpful is a technology fund, our computer fund. We collect $2 per document, and that money goes into a fund that is to be used for nothing other than IT expenses. That's over and above what is provided for from information technology services. So, and we're getting pretty low, but we're prepared to live with a 3% reduction. So, with that, I'll take questions.
Thank you very much. Councilman Tigert.
Welcome, Bill, and sorry about the ball game yesterday, but that's... question about your staff numbers from a couple years ago to now. Can you tell us how the staffing numbers have changed over the last several years?
We've decreased about 3 positions.
Okay, yet I look and I see that your expected revenue this year is $500,000 more than the previous year. What do you attribute such a huge increase in revenue? 1.5 million versus $1 million, if I'm reading this correctly.
That fluctuates with the market.
So as more sales, more lawsuits, more whatever happens, your business picks up.
Right.
Are all the fees you charge set by state statute?
Yes.
How often do they get updated as to the actual cost of, I mean, I know when I come up there and file a lien on a property, it's $12. Seems to be a very reasonable rate to me for the amount of effort and work on your staff.
I'm not sure how often that's reviewed. I would imagine there's committees that look at that on a regular basis. And we get calls from time to time from people in the legislature about different bills and how they would impact the fees in office or the costs to us.
Okay. Well, I know the chair frowns on it, but you have a very able staff and very helpful and very user-friendly. Parking sometime is an issue, but you all do great work. Thank you.
Mr. Garrett, thank you for being with us, and thank you for providing those responses in the next few days. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.